Hello YouTube and welcome back to Fire Gaming Project. In this short video, I'm going to do my review of Hu Tao. And in this situation, it's because I'm in response to, of course, a viewer who gave me this suggestion. Thank you so much. As well as because I love this character, along with my other characters that I love, of course. But in addition, because I talked about her in my 2.2 predictions video of who I think is going to be reruns, right? And Hu Tao is one of them, okay? So I wanted to quickly follow up that video with this video. So I'll just show you the setup. I'm going to go and fight the Cryo Flower below, but I want to show you the setup first. So my Hu Tao is level 90 out of 90. Her stats are not like super great compared to other people out there, but I'm just showing you at least what I have. So her crit rate is not the best, it's only 56. Her crit damage is 204, her energy is 109, her pyro damage is only 61, it's not the highest, okay? She's rocking a Staff of Homa. I talk about this in my R5, should you refine your 5-star weapons video as well. But I was one of the lucky ones where I got 2 Staff of Homas pretty much back to back at Soft Pity, and I did not lose the 50-50, and I gave one to her and one to Xiangling, which is why she has an R1. I talk about that in my Should You Refine Your 5-Star Weapons video. Yeah, so check that out. Also check out my 2.2 rerun patch predictions video as well. And also right before this one, I posted one just right before this, a few minutes ago, for a child review, because he is also one of my predictions and the community's prediction for an upcoming rerun as well. And both characters I love, so. Okay, so on with it. So she will do well, just an FYI, she will do really well with a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames as well. But a 4-piece requires it to, just so you know, if it's a 4-piece, as you can see in the bonus on the bottom that's not highlighted and lit up, it would increase her vaporize, her melt, like basically her reactions, okay? But because I don't use her that way, so I'm okay with her just doing a 2-piece for now. And also depends on what subsets you get too, right? You know, so keep that in mind. So anyway, she's doing a 2-piece here. So, and also remember, she scales off of HP. So that is also something to consider. I gave her this off piece. It's a Viridescent Venerer. I mean, because it has crit rate and crit damage on there and attack and HP. Like, yeah, that's just what I ended up with. I gave her a pyro damage piece. It had HP on it, right? It's not even the best either, right? But it gave 14% crit damage is okay, right? And then crit rate, right? So it's again HP and attack. It's again, she's not like outfitted the best compared to other people. I wouldn't farm specifically for her anymore at this point, but if I come across good pieces, I would definitely consider leveling them up and seeing if they turn out well. Constellation wise, I was able to get her at C1, again relatively short. I didn't like specifically go, I think, trying to get C1, but C1 basically allows her to not consume stamina whenever she does charge attacks once she does her E, like infused her attacks basically, right? Now, I want to make it clear, if you get her at C0, she's very powerful already. However, this just makes it a little kind of a quality of life thing. It's not necessary, okay? It's just that you will just have to manage better without this. Yeah. Okay, and then also, just as a FYI, her C2 is actually quite powerful. At least it gives a little bit of extra damage. When I say quite powerful, it's not like that much more powerful. It's only 10%, but it is something. It's extra damage, right? You know? So just keep that in mind. Yeah. And then talent-wise, she's not crowned yet. I do love this character, but I think she's quite viable already at 8 in my case, and she's at 9 for her E because that's majority of her damage for me. I don't use her ult that often, but I will use it. So again, I left it at 8 as well, okay? And, you know, her other passives are all also very useful. I'm not going to go into too much detail there because the purpose is just to showcase her here. Okay, so then I paired her with Xinqiu because many of you may have him already. Okay, so I'm not going to focus too much on what they are rocking or whatever, but I'm going to go through it like really quickly as you can see on the screen here because I don't want to take too long, okay? Again, the focus is not on them. The focus is just to showcase with that, okay? And then Fischl. She's not even that leveled up for now. Yeah, we'll give her the event weapon from 1.4. Thundering Fury. Here we go. Talent 6. Constellations 6 and talents are 7. Okay, and then, yeah. Okay, we'll just go the other way in this case. So that it's not so much things flicking. We'll go up smoothly. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go down and we're going to do it. So the reason I picked this team is because they're 4 stars. So it's more reasonable that you guys would be able to get that. Okay, So we're just gonna break the shield with Bennett, and possibly do that. I'm gonna throw out Oz. Now you can do the stop canceling if you want, in order to like, basically, you know, get more uptime for her DPS. So anyway, as you can see, she's very easy to use. Now, keeping in mind, as you can see on the screen there, her E will run out at some point, and then you would swap her out to somebody else, okay? So then, similarly, if I was to go and fight, I don't know, like, let me see, who else can I fight here really quickly? Okay, let's just go kill the fire flower as well. I just did that in my child video, the reverse of this, so let's just go do that instead. I'll use Xinqiu to break the shield, and then I'll use Hu Tao and Oz, I guess. Yeah. I want to see if I can get Xinqiu's ult up as well when I do this, so give me one sec here. Obviously, I'm not setting this up professionally. Yeah, so here we go. And yeah, if you guys like this content, please subscribe, please like, please hit the notification bell. Please also view my other videos. Again, I just talked about the fact that I did one for child right before this. Right after this, I'm going to do one for Albedo, because again, he is one of the ones that I expect could be a high likelihood. Look at that. Look at all that elemental damage reactions. I mean, it's not even that high, but then like she works well, as you can see, right? Perfect. And obviously we love this character. So anyway, and she only had a 2-week surprise drop banner, remember? It was after a Kaching banner. So anyway, I think that she has a high chance of coming back, because she is a very popular character, and I hope that her Staff of Homa comes back for those of you who are trying to get the Staff of Homa. If it comes back and it's paired with something else, I may go for it and try to get refines for it. You never know, right? Yeah, and I really like this character. I think that her and Child have very high potential to come back, especially her. She has a pet ghost in her ult, as you know, and in her idol animations. And with Chinese, as you know, this game is a Chinese game, because it's from Shanghai MiHoYo, or MiHoYo Shanghai. And there is superstition, right? So this character, because she is linked with death, let's say, and she's a funeral parlor director, so then she has a high likelihood of coming out for October 31st, for basically, well, her banner should be active during the Halloween period, which would make sense for her. And there's rumors, of course, and Genshin or MiHoYo already teased that Thoma will be coming out. So Thoma is also supposed to be a 4-star polearm PYRO user, so that could be someone that could synergize well with her and with Child, right? So I think that both of them have high potential. But regardless of that, I also feel that another one could have potential to come, and that will be Albedo. Please stay tuned for that video, and again, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me some comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys.